The time I was 16 years old and first started working at the radio station, made $100 a week, and then I went from $100 a week, and then I made $10,000 a year, 12,000, 15, all the way up the ranks. And when I was in Baltimore, there was a woman who was a producer of this show I was doing called People Are Talking, and wealthy Jewish woman who still remains a friend. Arlene Weiner is her name, and her husband Arnold, very famous attorney in Baltimore. And so I went to visit Arlene at her house, and Arlene had, there were like 3 cars in the driveway, and I was like, whoa, there's a Jaguar, and there's a Mercedes, and then there was like a Stingray for their son. And I was like, Arlene is rich. And I walked into Arlene's house, and they had all the things. And I remember standing in the kitchen looking out Arlene Weiner's window, and I could see in the front yard these 6 trees. And I went, oh, rich people have trees. If I ever get enough money to buy myself a house, I'm gonna have me 6 trees. And I was at my house in Santa Barbara. A couple of years after I moved into the house, I was standing in the kitchen looking out the window. And I was standing there waiting on the tea to brew, and I looked out, and I saw the 6 trees. And I went, there's the 6 trees. There's the 6 trees. I walked out into the front of the yard, y'all. I wish I had a picture of my front yard. And beyond the 6 trees were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trees. The bishop can tell you, I live with some trees. I am surrounded by trees, and the trees have trees. The trees have little tree babies. And in that moment, I thought, wow, I had the dream for the 6, but Jesus had a bigger dream for me. So here's the thing. You plant the 6 in your good soil. You plant it in your good soil. You nurture that good soil. You ask God, what do you want me to do with this good soil? And one day you're going to look up and you are standing in a forest. You are standing in a forest. Whatever it is, you give it to Him. You offer it in surrender it all, and it will come back to you 1,000-fold. I can tell you that is true because I am living God's dream for me. Thank you, Dallas.